and welcome to Morbid Sunshine. I want today to talk about demons. I have an interest in faith. I am a believer of God. I also, by believing in God, believe in demons. A lot of people would say I'm crazy, but in our life, in our society today, demonic forces are around us. When we see how many people are striving to get so much more money, even though they have a lot, it's all about the demonic control over our society. We've had a few warnings of, I would say, we have to look at people like Bill Gates, who's got his own malaria farm and things like that. And now that is demonic. It is a demonic force. And these forces, these powers that be, want complete control over our society today. I'm going to list the demons and brief basic insight into what these demons mean and what to look out for in life. In crime, it's so obvious that there's something there that makes these people be demonic. I'm going to try and not get into technicalities. I'm going to try and explain this very simply, and the way through life I'm realizing what even you might think is not demonic, it's so demonic that you might not even be aware that that's what they're doing or what yourself is doing in society today. And the good thing is you can change that. I'm not a Bible basher, I promise. But atheism is a belief that there is no satanic or God. But proof is, going back far back in time, there's a reason that we have these stories and what the Bible tells us. It tells us in Corinthians, what do I imply then? That food offered to idols is anything, or that an idol is anything? No, I imply that what pagans sacrifice they offer to demons and not to God. I do not want to be participants with demons. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the demons. You cannot partake of the table of the Lord and then the table of demons. Shall we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than He? According to the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, demons could be seen and heard as well as banished. In the Bible, the term demon is used to describe a wide variety of spiritual beings. The word derives from Greek term daemon, which refers to all sorts of beings, by no means only ones that are evil. The conventional definition of demons, however, is that it refers to the malignant supernatural entities who seek to harm humans. The strongest demon of all is Satan. is the most powerful because he is the Lord of all demons. However, a demon that is far more active is Zozo. It appears when you use a Ouija board or goes in an arc from Z to O repeatedly. Asmodeus is portrayed differently in different sources, but is commonly known as the King of Demons. Some scholars have connected his name to the Hebrew word shamet, exterminate, alienate. Others have noted its similarity to the Persian demon Ayasima Divas, who is associated with wrath. Mammon is the demon of greed. He is the craving of having what other people have, and it has the desire for riches, often used to describe the debasing influence of material wealth. The term was used by Jesus in his famous Sermon on the Mount and also appears in the Gospel according to Luke. Medieval writers commonly interpreted it as an evil demon or god. Asmodeus. He represents lust. The demon is also named in several Talmudic fables, one such legend being the story where the King Solomon built the Temple of Jerusalem. Some Renaissance Christians fear Asmodeus was the prince of the 9 hells. Is also presented as one of the 7 rulers of hell in the symbolization of the demons. Each of the characters personifies one of the 7 deadly sins, such as lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, anger, and envy, and pride. Asmodeus is anchored in ancient Persia, identified as a demon, one of the 7. He is said to be a demon of passion, jealousy, and rage. The meaning of his name may also come from the Hebrew shamet, meaning to destroy. He is also known as the destroyer. Beelzebub is a former seraph turned high-ranking demon, is considered one of the 7 kings of hell, and oversees the order of the fly. It's also interpreted in the Bible that mosquitoes play part in Beelzebub's wrath. He, alongside Satan and Lucifer, from a form of triumvirate of hell, and additionally one of the supreme monarchs of the inferno. Be careful where you see the symbol of the fly or the bee, as interpreted as being one of the symbols of Beelzebub. Occasionally known as the Lord of the Flies, is a name derived from Philistine god, former worship of Ekron. In the I think it's Abrahamic religions, he is described as major demon. The name Beelzebub is associated with the god Baal. In the New Testament, Jesus is accused of working with Beelzebub. Jesus, the Masonic figure in Christianity, heals the demon-possessed man who had lost his sight and hearing. He is the sin of gluttony, meaning that the sin he prefers to use to tempt people to do his bidding. It's one of the most subtle deadly sins and its most insidious type of all. I have trouble pronouncing this one. Leviathan Arodia is like a sea monster type of demonic force. In mythology, it's full of monsters. Many cultures include vast monsters of the seas, whose role is to terrorize both sailors and land dwellers. What is Leviathan? Leviathan, the monster, is enormous primordial sea serpent in the Hebrew mythology. His deadly sin must be the embodiment of chaos, threatening to eat the damned when their lives are over. In the end, it is alienated. Christian theologists identified Leviathan as the demon deadly sin of envy. Belpoor in Hebrew is the devil associated with one of the 7 deadly sins. He helps people make discoveries. He seduces people by proposing incredible inventions, like computers, that will make them rich. It's also, I think, a greed. Actually, it is Belphegor. He's a greed, demonic force entity. Also, a deadly sin of sloth in Christian tradition. Belphegor is associated with intemperance and orgies. It was worshipped in the form of a phallus, as a demon. He is described in Kabbalistic writings as the one who quarrels, an enemy of the 6th Siphiot beauty. When invoked, he can bestow wealth, power to make discoveries, and make fantastic inventions. His role as demon was to sow disputes between people and to lead them to evil through distribution of wealth. I hope you've enjoyed my little Halloween special today. I might do a few more if you like. Please let me know in the comments, and I will see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.